This will be harder for good students. That's me. I was, some say, the best student. Uh-oh.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I have been a teacher for 3 years.
Hey, my name's Ted. I've been a teacher for about 5 years.
My name is Ryan. I've been a teacher for 2 years, and I'm also a tutor for the SATs and ACT. And
Today, I'm going to do my best
To get out of detention.
okay, earlier today, Miss Finkelstein, the worst teacher ever, gave you detention.
She looks pretty mean.
Wow, that's really inconvenient for you because tonight is the spring fling.
And your chance to get with Taylor, that cutie in the grade.
This looks like a fun little party.
You only have one choice.
Sneak out of detention. Don't get caught or damage school property, or else you won't be able to go to spring fling.
Spoiler alert, I probably wasn't invited.
I'm going either way. No school can hold me. Okay, we got a message from Taylor.
Hey, are you coming tonight?
Taylor texted me. Oh, I'm emotionally involved now. Okay,
What will you respond?
Totally, I'll be there.
that's a silly question.
Wouldn't miss it, you?
I'm definitely going to try.
Ooh, I feel like I shouldn't pull my phone out in detention, but that's not a choice here, so.
I think we're going to project an air of confidence here. Taylor doesn't need to know my whole life story, and I don't want her or him to think I'm a bad boy. Or maybe I do.
I'm gonna say that's a silly question, because then it still leaves it open, so that means she has to text me back.
I'd say I'm definitely going to try.
I'm going to say totally, I'll be there.
You tuck your phone into your pocket and start planning an exit strategy.
You'll have to distract Mrs. Finkelstein and either get out the window or sneak out of the classroom door. Okay, so let's think about this for a minute. Am I going out the door or through the window?
I would go out the classroom door.
Now here's the thing, I'm a climber, right? When I would go to the park as a kid, my mom would be like, don't get up in the trees, and the moment she turned around, I was at the top of the tree, so I think I'm going out the window.
It's not normal to see people jump out of a window, so I think I'll just go out the classroom door.
Mrs. Finkelstein is going over all of the detention rules. She's honestly the worst, I agree.
It's time for an escape plan. Pick a distraction.
Raise your hand and say you have to go to the bathroom, or raise your hand and tell her you think you see her car getting towed.
I would say raise your hand and tell her you think your car's getting towed.
I think I'm gonna say that her car is getting towed just because that sounds like more fun, raising more mischief.
If this teacher is truly the worst ever, she probably doesn't have a lot of empathy, so her having any empathy for my situation would be a long shot, if you will. So let's say I think you see her car getting towed because she's probably super selfish.
Ms. Finkelstein looks at you and says, do you think I was born yesterday? You respond,
No, I think you were born alongside the dinosaurs.
Nope, don't say that.
or seriously, don't you drive a blue Nissan Altima? Oh man, I think I need to know what kind of car she drives. Because if she doesn't drive a blue Nissan Altima, then that line of questioning is ruined. I'm not getting out.
I'd probably still go with it and say, seriously, don't you drive a blue Nissan Altima?
Pretty clever.
So I think I'm gonna say, I think you're born alongside the dinosaurs. R.I.P.
Uh-oh.
You honestly didn't think that would go well, did you? Miss Finkelstein made you stay until 8 p.m., called your parents, and you're grounded the rest of the weekend. You also have to write an apology note to Miss Finkelstein. Hey, on the upside, the entire class thinks you're super cool. I think they might have already thought that, because me and Taylor made a great couple.
Mrs. Finkelstein turns around and looks out the window. When she does, you bolt out the door and start booking it down the hall.
She noticed you were missing. You hear her calling out to you. You have to hide, but where? So either the custodian's closet or the library. If I'm in detention, she probably won't look for me in the library, so I'm gonna say the library.
Library.
You get to the library only to see Miss Ingval working late checking in books.
She greets you and asks you what you're doing here so late. You reply, I'm here to check out a good book.
I really don't have time to talk. I just wanted to see how you were doing. It is Miss Ingval. Who knows, maybe we can't always get what we want, but we may find what we need.
I would say I'm here to check out a good book.
I'm gonna say I just wanted to see how you were doing. Oh, she looks so nice. Oh, wow.
Miss Ingval ends up talking to you about art, politics, and before you know it, you've checked out 57 books from the library and it's 8:30 p.m. You had a blast with your librarian but forgot about the spring fling. You might want to ask Miss Ingval to prom because Taylor sure isn't going with you.
She starts talking to you about her life. You can stay and talk to her. You can risk upsetting her and just leave. You know, let's stay and chat. You never know what kind of connections you're gonna make in the library and maybe gain a friend as well as super detention. Red is good, right? Okay. You might want to ask Miss Ingval to prom because Taylor sure doesn't want to go with you.
So I didn't make it out of detention. Hopefully Taylor waits for me when I get out. She waits for me on the outside.
I guess I'm a little disappointed. That sounds like me. I usually lose track of time.
Well, I technically escaped detention. I didn't get caught, but sounds like there might be a future for me and Miss Ingvall. It's nice to have a challenging, engaging conversation that's not just two people sitting in a room looking at their phones.
I guess, you know, if I wanted to make it to the spring fling, I would have said I'm busy or whatever to the librarian, and then like I would have been able to make it on time.
Well, I probably would have done everything the same, but then I may have gone back one step and risked offending her and stepping out to move along.
I'd probably pick the door. I think that the door was the key. I was trying to get creative and like go out the window just because I felt like that fit my personality more, but the door seems like the more logical choice. I could have just said I had to go to the bathroom, and like, is she really gonna make me stay? I don't know, maybe I have a bladder infection or something. Miss Finkelstein, who are you to judge? So I go to the bathroom, I get out, I'm gone, I'm at the dance before she knows what happened. I think that's what I would do.